Get out of the way. Quick, get out of the way.
Jiang Chen, an employee.
So big.
Damn it.
Fighting for life and death. And you dare to be distracted. Damn it. Urban cultivation. Virtual reality. Why do you? You. How are you identical to me? She's already dead. Looks exactly like me. Luck like a dragon. Unparalleled destiny. Hey, don't come over here. I didn't see anything.
The film was translated and narrated by Media.
I have already been poisoned by a potent venom, and my life is short. Today, I will bestow my lifelong cultivation upon you to continue the legacy of my HUYyczN sect. From now on, you will be the HUYyczN heavenly venerate. The HUYyczN 9 dragon needles and my HUYyczN cultivation techniques are all hidden within this ring. The wielder of this ring. What is a heavenly venerate? Remember, do not let this ring fall into the hands of others. Holy crap, this is too dangerous. I don't want to be any heavenly venerate. What is all this mess?
Bai Lu, the eldest daughter of the Bai Corporation.
Why are you using high beams in the middle of the night? Who is this now?
Su Xia, the chief disciple of the HUYyczN heavenly venerate.
And fighter jets. This is way too exaggerated.
Tenyu, the first war goddess of Daxia.
Master. Master?
What are they doing? Hey, isn't this our group's eldest daughter, Bai Lu?
Master.
Master. Ms. Bai, you've got the wrong person. I'm not your master. The one inside is your master.
What, Miss Bai? Master, you just taught us a class. Why did you run out halfway through? And that is...
Master, are you alright?
Senior sister, Master is unparalleled in the world, so of course nothing will happen to him. Right, Master?
No. I didn't kill that person.
Master, I understand. Leave it to me.
Master, when you were teaching class just now, you promised us you'd give me a physical examination.
Hey, Miss Bai. What Master just said was to give us 3 sisters a physical examination. Master, is what your disciple said correct?
Correct. You've got the wrong person. I'm not your master. Your master, after giving me this just now, disappeared.
Master, who doesn't know your matching ring, never leaves your side. Stop teasing your disciples. I think Master just doesn't want to give us a physical examination.
Well,
The film
now
was
that
translated
all 3
and
of us are
narrated
here,
by
let's begin.
Media.
Come on, Master. Come on, Master. Come on, Master.
Master,
Master? Master? Why are you bleeding from your nose? Is it because the true key within you is about to burst forth?
No. I'm a little dizzy.
Master, you promised me to go to the group's grandfather. You wouldn't go back on your word, would you?
What is all this nonsense? First an examination, then saving people. I'm just a small salesperson. What medical skills do I have? None at all.
Junior Sister Bai, don't worry. Master, he wouldn't make such a joke. Isn't that right, Master? Since Master has already solved the problem, can we go back now? Let's go, Master! Master, let's go.
Master, come with me.
You absolutely cannot go with these female demons. I'm feeling a bit unwell. Can I rest for a bit?
you can, you can. If you can't, you can't. What does rest for a bit mean? Master, this assassination attempt on you might not be a coincidence.
What assassination? My stomach just feels unwell. I want to go to the restroom and rest for a bit. Don't follow me. Stop, stop, stop. My car, my car. What kind of people are these? Fierce as wolves and tigers. Go, hurry up and go.
Master, don't leave. Why is Master so strange today? He's even riding a small electric scooter. Could it be that Master wants to disguise himself as an ordinary person to personally investigate the truth? I will not marry Yamamoto.
You don't know what's good for you. Nowadays, who can compare to the Yamamoto consortium?
Second uncle, you actually, for profit, disregarded family ties, even injured my father and brother, and betrayed the Bai family.
What future can the Bai family have? In that person's hands. Now, for young Master Yamamoto to think highly of us, that means our ancestral graves have emitted green smoke.
My master will not let you off.
Your master. Forget your master. After today, your entire HUYyczN sect will become a joke.
What do you mean?
Experts from various countries have gathered here, precisely to make your master, the heavenly venerate, lose all reputation. To make your HUYyczN sect crumble. And to cause everyone, from top to bottom, to be in a state of panic. Make her put on her clothes and appear before young master on time.
The film was translated and narrated by M Media.
Don't you come any closer. Jiang Chen, quickly untie me.
How dare you speak to your master like that?
Stop pretending. You are not my master at all.
If I'm not your master, then who is? Don't forget, your grandfather was saved by me.
I've been with my master for so many years. You showed your flaw long ago.
Flaw? What flaw?
You don't have a scar on your back at all.
I'm indeed not your master.
Then why do you know the Schwarman 9 dragon needles?
The ring told me.
Where did the ring come from?
Your master gave it to me.
Where is my master?
Your master is already dead.
You mean, before master died, he passed on his lifelong cultivation entirely to you?
Probably. Now is not the time to talk about this. Let's go first.
No. You have to come with me to the wedding venue.
I came here to help you escape the wedding. Why would we go back now?
Yamamoto arranged for all the top masters to gather. The purpose was to make the heavenly venerate lose all reputation and standing.
What does that have to do with me?
I don't care what you just said, whether it's true or false. But now everyone thinks you are the Schwarman heavenly venerate.
Then I definitely can't go.
If you don't go, Schwarman will be in danger.
If it's dangerous, so be it. I'm just a small fry. I can protect you. Then that's good.
Even HUYyczN won't be able to save the situation.
It's that serious. But I am just an imposter after all.
You have your master's cultivation passed down to you. Your cultivation should be enough to handle today. Besides, their meticulously planned scheme. Do you think you can hide just by wanting to?
What if I'm exposed? Wouldn't my life be in danger?
Don't worry. I will assist from within.
But I'm really not the heavenly venerate.
Foreign masters have gathered here. Their goal is to pull the heavenly venerate off his pedestal. Once the foreign powers confirm there is no heavenly venerate and no more miraculous rejuvenation method, they will surely join forces to hunt down masters, breach the borders, and enter the central state. Therefore, you must be, whether you like it or not.
The heavenly venerate really has given me a big problem. Never mind. Although I'm not the true heavenly venerate, the principle that the rise and fall of the world is the responsibility of every common person, I still understand. Since there is no turning back, then we can stir up a huge commotion together.
Physician Park. Professor C, oh my god, you've arrived.
You of Hu Nation have an ancient saying.
Park
Which goes in literature, there is no first. In martial arts, there is no second. Right?
I just want to see who is so arrogant
Scarlet.
as to claim kingship in the medical field. These two are...
Mr. Park is the South Korean national physician, whose fame resounds across the globe, especially his flying needle technique is renowned overseas, having saved many important figures. And Miss Scarlet is an even greater authority in modern medicine. Washington can live to be 300 years old. That's all thanks to her.
You two. You're not here for the Heavenly Venerate too, are you? Of course we're here for him. I'd like to see who this person is, who dares to claim to be the best in the medical world.
However, he's just a fraud seeking fame and reputation.
He hasn't even arrived yet.
The film was translated.
Could it be that he's
and
afraid to come?
narrated by M.
If heaven had not given birth to me, John Chen, the medical path would be like an eternal night.
XOÁY Heavenly Venerate arrives.
What are you doing here?
Of course, I'm here by invitation.
Invited? Who would invite someone like you, a delivery person, to attend such a grand event?
I get it now. You just don't want to divorce me? So that's why you're shamelessly chasing me here. How despicable.
Be sensible and get out of here right now.
If I leave, I'm afraid everyone present won't agree.
So, according to you, all the celebrities here are all here for you.
Of course.
Do you think you're the XOÁY Heavenly Venerate?
Exactly. I'm the XOÁY Heavenly Venerate.
This person is the XOÁY Heavenly Venerate.
Why is he so young? Don't listen to his nonsense, both of you. He is just my useless ex-husband.
That's right. A few days ago, I even saw him with Miss Bailu playing some kind of cosplay. He was cosplaying as Miss Bailu's pet dog.
I see. I dumped you. Miss Bailu also got tired of you. And you're upset, so you came here to cause trouble, didn't you? You!
Damn it,
It seems both of you didn't learn your lesson from last time.
Is that true? You'll know if you try.
You throw hidden weapons at me as soon as you arrive. Do you really think I'm made of dough? Considering this is your first offense, I'll give you a minor punishment as a warning.
Impossible. My South Korean medical expertise, the world's top Han medical acupuncture. How could it be so easily defeated?
Flying needles originated from my ancient medical arts. How is it that with you, it changed its name? And you think no one would recognize it?
Exactly. Stealing our techniques. And even calling it a national art. How shameless. Park Guk-chang. He conceded. And it wasn't his most proficient field. He's a world-class medical master. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Damn it.
I haven't even used my full strength yet. You've admitted defeat. I still prefer how you were just now. So unruly and untamed. Damn it. You old hag. You have no martial ethics. How dare you ambush me? Fortunately, I dodged quickly.
All's fair in war. Who told you to? Damn it! You also have no martial ethics.
This kneel of yours, I accept. Consider it kneeling before a heavenly venerate. Who else wants to come and try again?
What a powerful move. Are you truly the XOÁY Heavenly Venerate? Why didn't you say so earlier? We should also properly live our lives, shouldn't we?
XOÁY. Considering our past relationship, I won't deal with you today. Now go out, in front of my mother, count out 300 times loudly, and I will spare your life. Otherwise, for this entire life, don't even think about opening your mouth to speak.
Serves you right.
I have already arrived as promised. Your young master. Shouldn't he also come out and meet people?
The film
If the
was
guest has not
translated
presented a gift,
and narrated
how can the
by
host meet them?
Media.
As the ZUYN heavenly venerate, now that your disciple is getting married, yet you haven't even prepared a bit of dowry, not ready. If word gets out, wouldn't it be a joke?
You, the dignified by Groot, marrying off your family's eldest daughter, marry one, to a small Japan Zaibatsu. I think you are the biggest joke. That small Japan, hundreds of years ago, was merely a small dependent country required to pay tribute annually and kowtow every year. Now you have forgotten your ancestors, flattering them, fawning over them, and bending over backwards to please them. It's simply shameless and utterly disgraceful. Your ancestors' reputation has been completely disgraced by you.
You're spouting nonsense. How cute. This little guy really is adorable. HUYyczN. My Japan, a dignified land of etiquette. How could it stoop to the level of you rats? And bother with you? If I'm not mistaken, he is the Yamamoto Group's sole heir. Yamamoto. That is one of the world's top 10 major corporations in the entire East. No one can suppress such a colossal entity. Young master, Lord Yamamoto. As Bailu's master, he didn't even prepare a congratulatory gift. I think he's just here to cause trouble.
Who said I didn't prepare a congratulatory gift? It's just that this gift you wouldn't dare accept.
Bastard. I wouldn't dare accept. Under this heaven, there's nothing something you dare not take.
Then you better receive it firmly. Present the wedding gift.
The ZUYN heavenly venerate sends the groom 10 buildings, billions of wealth, 10,000 liang of gold. Truly worthy of the ZUYN heavenly venerate. The scope is truly extraordinary. I snatched your woman. Not only do you not make a fuss, you even prepare this generous gift for me. This is truly wonderful. Isn't this because young Master Yamamoto's prestige is widely known? This wedding gift is merely so-so. What is there that I dare not accept?
If you have the guts, then come man get it yourself.
Consider yourself sensible, kid. Then I will, on behalf of young master, retrieve the gift.
You're not qualified for that yet, to accept my ZUYN's dowry. Let the groom come himself.
Qualifications? Alright. Then, as a member of the bride's family, am I qualified enough?
Betraying your blood relatives, ignoring family ties, you are not worthy either.
The film was translated and narrated by Media.
Bastard. I want to personally see the wedding gift you prepared. What exactly is so different about it? Hell money.
Paper effigies.
What do you mean?
What do I mean? You forcibly married my ZUYN disciple. Harm my disciple's family members. Have you ever considered my ZUYN at all?
Bastard. Are you looking for trouble? Young master. Bastard.
If young master loses even a single hair, you will face the nation of was nationwide targeting.
Wait. You brat. You dare lay a hand on me? I've changed my mind now. Not only do I want you to give your woman to me, I also want you to personally put on her this.
You want me to bring the bride over It's not impossible. However, you must follow my rules.
Rules? Who do you think you are? Dare to make young Master Yamamoto follow rules?
Wait a moment. All right. Tell me your rules.
For my wedding, it must be according to my rules. A formal and proper marriage, 3 letters and 6 rights, welcoming the bride with a sedan chair.
What?
Young Master, these are all not legally binding. Just a verbal agreement. If you get tired of her, this slut, with one kick her away. That's all.
That's truly wonderful. We'll go by your rules.
A union of 2 surnames requires a marriage certificate as proof. Bring out the marriage certificate.
Marriage certificate.
What the hell is this?
You just need to on it, sign, and affix your mark. And you will be with your wife. Until death do you part.
Ignorant custom. Dawdling and chattering. Long-winded.
Marriage certificate.
Now you can. Bring the bride over, right?
What's the rush? Before welcoming the bride, you must first present the marriage contract.
A piece of paper. Bastard. What is this?
Small Japan. As expected, you don't understand your father's Chinese characters. Then I shall act as your master and father, and recite the text for you. Kneel and listen.
What's your standing? You think you're worthy of making young Master Yamamoto kneel?
But you just promised me to follow my rules. What? Do you want to break the agreement now?
Fine. I'll satisfy you.
Young Master,
I'll follow your rules. I want to see, Your Excellency, what you're really up to.
A single marriage contract, presented to the heavenly court above, and made clear to the underworld below. Heaven and earth as witness, sun and moon as one heart. If you betray this beautiful woman, it is deceiving heaven. And you shall perish, body and soul. Welcome the bride.
the sedan chair is all ready. I told you long ago. He had already prepared to betray his country for glory. Putting on an act here.
Hey! I say. The marriage contract has been read. The bride has been invited. It's time for the bride to wear the dog collar, right?
Are you sure? You want to put this thing on her?
Mr. Yamamoto has already given you face. Don't be ungrateful.
I hope you don't regret your decision.
What kind of Zuenman heavenly venerate? Bragging so much. In the end, isn't he just a spineless coward? Deep disappointment. So disappointing. If I had known earlier that the Zuenman heavenly venerate was such a spineless good for nothing, I would never have chartered a plane to come to Zhang City for the banquet. Among you, there's an old saying that goes, he who understands the times is a hero. I think this heavenly venerate is indeed a rare hero.
The bride has arrived. Groom, it's time to lift the sedan curtain. Play the music.
Marriage alliance. The living, stay out of the way.
This is funeral music. This is music played for the dead.
Marriage contract, funeral music, paper dowry. This is performing a ghost marriage with the dead person. If the heavenly venerate truly intends to marry off his disciple with funeral music and paper effigies, this is far too inauspicious.
Making such a grand display. Isn't it just to curry favor with Mr. Yamamoto?
For glory and wealth, you truly are
The
shameless.
film was translated
Groom.
and narrated by
Come on.
media.
Bastard. Young master. What the hell is this?
You're right. She is indeed a ghost thing. The 8 characters are set. The ghost marriage is complete. From today onwards, you and she will be forever united in heart, never to part. Are you satisfied with this grand gift?
Young master. Young master.
Young master.
Excessive fright. Led to cardiac arrest. CPR must be performed immediately. Defibrillator. Is there a defibrillator here?
Damn it. This Japanese guy are so easily scared.
All of you. You'd better save young Master Yamamoto. Otherwise, everyone present, every single one of you, will have to be buried with him.
This has nothing to do with us. Even if your influence is great, you can't be unreasonable.
Reason? The sole heir of the Yamamoto Consortium. If he dies here, do you think he will reason with us?
Oh right, isn't he the heavenly venerate of the mystic gate? He can sever yin and yang, reverse life and death. Quick, make him save him.
Sever life and death? Reverse yin and yang? Since ancient times, the medical community, no one has ever dared to utter such a boast.
Everyone, stop wasting time. Quick, save him.
The devil's illness. I won't treat it.
I told you your heavenly venerate is merely a facade. Your medical skills were all stolen from my South Korean stick nation.
Mr. Park, please. Save my young master. If you can save him, the Yamamoto Consortium's reward will surely satisfy you.
Good. Today, I'll let you witness what true and authentic Eastern medicine is.
Please.
Han medical heavenly needle can cure all ailments. Wake.
He's awake. He's really awake.
Mr. Park Guk-chan, your medical skills are truly superb. With just one needle, the effect is immediate.
You merely stole the superficial knowledge of acupuncture from me, changed its name, and truly thought I wouldn't recognize it.
So you claim you're the people who, when sick, only drink talisman water? And when treating illnesses,
The film was
only used instruments?
translated and narrated by
Are you
N
even worthy of
Media.
our noble South Korea? You couldn't even steal and learn it.
So, you think your medicine? Why is it called Hanbang?
Because the origin of Hanbang medicine is our Hu nation. Traditional Chinese medicine. Yeah. What did you say?
Physician Park, what's going on?
The pulse is chaotic. No. I need to insert another needle.
Young master.
Impossible. My heaven needle can't possibly have a problem. I know. It's him. It must be. He's behind this.
Bastard. Do you think everyone here is a fool? He's so far from us. Could he possibly act from a distance?
Your own skills are lacking. Yet you dared to show off here. Thanks to his 2 needles, you're a master. Now, won't live for more than half an hour. In another half an hour, I won't be able to save him either.
Nonsense. I told you. Traditional Chinese medicine is trash. If 2 worthless needles could cure diseases, then how could our Western medicine possibly dominate the world?
Then you. Let me see the divine power of your Western medicine.
This is my latest research achievement. You can understand it as an upgraded serum. It can not only treat 90% of diseases, but also allow people to live to 300 years old.
This medicine can grant longevity. Professor Scarlett's research is probably enough to win this year's Nobel Prize. Nobel Prize. This is the world's top award in all fields. It seems Professor Scarlett truly has hidden depths.
Although I don't know the ingredients of her potion, I do know that his current body cannot withstand it at all.
Don't think that just because you know a few worthless folk remedies, you have the right to comment on the authority of Western medicine here.
Young master.
Young master.
Give me some water. I'll go get some.
Didn't you say my young master's body couldn't withstand it? Look, my young master's body can not only withstand it, under physician Scarlett's treatment, he has successfully woken up.
Water. Here's the water.
Park Guk-chan. That needle just now forcefully activated the heart, disrupting the 5 elements. Scarlett's needle has further increased the internal organ burden. Now, even if he drinks a cup of cold water, will also take his life.
Shameless. His internal organs are perfectly fine. I see. You just want to discredit our Western medicine?
Exactly. It's come to this point, and you're still here spreading misleading rumors. Let me tell you, once my young master recovers, I will personally send you to meet the Yama.
The film
Young
was
master.
translated
Young master.
and narrated by M Media.
Young master.
What's going on? Why is he spitting blood?
This shouldn't be happening. My injection has undergone tens of thousands of human trials. How could there be a problem? This is unscientific.
Young master. Oh my. It really is as this heavenly venerate said, completely accurate. It seems the Zuenman heavenly venerate is indeed living up to his reputation. Heavenly venerate, please use your Zuenman 9 dragon needles again.
I can indeed save him. But is this how you beg for help?
As long as you can save my young master, I can guarantee that everything that happened before today will be completely written off.
He insulted my Juanmen and bullied my Hu nation. How can a mere written off be enough to settle this?
These traitors from your disciples' family, you can deal with all of them. Isn't that enough?
Who do you think you are? What right do you have to decide for, young master Yamamoto?
What time is it now? Can't you see clearly? If you want to save the young master, then quickly kneel down.
Do you to mean that neither of you can do it? He can't either. And she can't either. It seems it still has to be me, the Zhuamen Heavenly Venerate.
Please, Heavenly Venerate, make your move.
Please, heavenly venerate, make your move.
Please, Heavenly Venerate, make your move.
You all, are you really going to let this fake act?
Who are you? What do you mean?
By saying that, you say he's a fake? Do you have any proof? Because I'm the true Zuenman Heavenly Venerate. Do you know what kind of occasion this is? I think you're tired of living.
The Heavenly Venerate is here. How dare you act wildly here?
You just said, who is fake? The one I'm talking about. Of course, is him. You dare to say he's fake? How audacious. What he just used was clearly the authentic VòNG acupuncture technique.
Exactly. The VòNG flying needles. That's not something just anyone can perform.
Do you know that impersonating a heavenly venerate is a capital offense?
Where did this lunatic come from, spouting nonsense here? Guards, beat him to death with sticks. Then kick him out. Don't delay the heavenly venerable to treat my Lord Yamamoto's illness.
You want my life? You lot, blind and ignorant fools, who randomly acknowledge the heavenly venerable
Was
deserve to die.
translated and
It should be
narrated
you.
by M. Media.
How can he also know this acupuncture technique?
You actually dare, in front of the heavenly venerable, to make a move, disregarding the law. You should be subjected to slow slicing and torn apart by 5 horses.
He's just an imposter. I made a move in front of him. What can he do to me? Wait. What you just used was also a VòNG acupuncture technique. That's right. Second Master Bai still has good insight. He's just an imposter. And I'm the genuine VòNG Heavenly Venerable.
This guy also knows flying needles. Looks like he's not easy to deal with. I need to stall for time until Bailu's reinforcements arrive. You think just by casually throwing a couple of needles, you're the VòNG Heavenly Venerable? You say I'm not the VòNG Heavenly Venerable? Then do you have any proof? Do you know the consequences of offending a Heavenly Venerable? What are they?
Pretending. Keep pretending. You absolutely must remember your current appearance. You had better produce evidence. Otherwise, the price you pay, you won't be able to bear. Profound Heaven Seal. Profound Heaven Seal. Oh my god. This is the legendary VòNG Profound Heaven Seal. This is something that is not easily shown to others. A sacred artifact. That's right. This Profound Heaven Seal, only successive heavenly venerables can possess. Seeing the seal is like seeing the sect master. Now the seal is in my hand. You tell me, who is he? And I, who am I?
You are fake. Everyone, join me in bowing to the true VòNG Heavenly Venerable.
Why is there still this broken thing? Bailu and the Heavenly Venerable never told me about it. Bailu, didn't you say you'd cover me? Where are you?
He is not the VòNG Heavenly Venerable. But he clearly saw young Master Yamamoto's problem. Young Master Yamamoto in this half-dead state. I believe everyone
the film
present
was translated and
can easily
narrated
see
by M. Media.
where the problem lies, right? This can't be, right? He, a mere, who doesn't even have a medical license, a good-for-nothing, dares to impersonate the Heavenly Venerable?
VòNG is the world's foremost medical path. If I don't have a medical license, then who is worthy of having one?
Kid, just keep up the act. Keep pretending here.
Haven't made a move for a long time, so you're a swindler.
No matter. No need to bother with such a petty person. I, the VòNG Heavenly Venerate, can reverse yin and yang and determine life and death. Today, I will show you all the true VòNG acupuncture technique.
Young Master, you're finally awake.
What? I clearly saw my great-grandma. I'm actually alive. What? He really saved him. Then there's only one truth. He is the legendary VòNG Heavenly Venerate. Trues. Sir. Thank you very much.
Heavenly Venerate, indeed, his medical skills are divine. You imposter. What else do you have to say?
If I don't act now, within the time it takes for an incense stick to burn, he will surely die.
Bastard! How dare you curse my young master?
Bastard. How dare you all? I originally considered you to be the Zuanmen Heavenly Venerate, which is why I gave you some face. Unexpectedly, you dared to trifle with this young master. Guards, drag him out and have him torn apart by 5 horses.
Who said my master is fake?
You're finally here.
Miss Bai of the Bai family is here. She is a Zuanmen disciple. That's right. Then why would she call this imposter Master Miss Bai as a Zuanmen disciple? You must recognize
The film
this,
was
right?
translated and narrated
Profound
by
Heaven
M
Seal.
Media.
Seeing the seal is like seeing the Heavenly Venerate. Why do you not bow?
Bo. You, a traitor, expelled by the Xuanmen. How dare you be so presumptuous?
What do you mean by that?
Everyone, you may not know, this person was once an elder of our Xuanmen, but repeatedly violated the sect rules and showed no remorse. He was long ago by my master, expelled from the Xuanmen.
Miss Bai means that he is impersonating the Heavenly Venerate.
Exactly. As an inner disciple of the Heavenly Venerate. How could I possibly be mistaken? Guards, take this traitor and subdue him.
Wait a moment. My dear wife, you might not know. It was this person just now who caused a ruckus at our wedding. Now you, why are you speaking up for him?
If you hadn't kidnapped me, how could I possibly marry you? If not for Master appearing in time, my Bai family would have been doomed forever.
So that's how it is. I understand. You didn't want to marry me. So, you deliberately invited an actor to make a fool of me. You almost sent me to meet the Emperor of Heaven. Then Miss Bai's words are also not credible. To escape the marriage, you even dared to find someone to impersonate your own master. This is simply outrageous.
Since you don't believe me, look what this is.
What is this?
This is the Xuanmen sect. This ring gathers the cultivation techniques of all past sect leaders of the Xuanmen sect.
Who knows if this ring is real or fake?
Master, let them see the power of this Xuanmen sect.
I don't know how either.
Heaven's here cultivation technique.
The film was
9 cauldron spirit
translated
refining.
and
Cultivating it can
narrated
grant
by
100
M
years of
Media.
cultivation. Even the ancestors. Star-sucking great art is here. And the supreme divine weapon, the yin-yang judge's brush. This is incredible. Very, very good. Even Wei Zhao Bao's 42 chapters scripture is here.
This is. How much are these worth?
My cultivation technique still cannot unleash even 1/10,000th of this ring's power.
He must be the true Heavenly Venerate. Right. Audacious scoundrel. How dare you steal my Zuanmen sect?
Yes. He must have stolen it.
Steal? My master never lets go of his ring. Do you think anyone would dare to steal from him? However, this profound heaven seal stands in the main hall of the Xuanmen sect. If someone with ill intentions wants to take it, they certainly can.
That's right. This profound heaven seal has no magical power. But the ring's divine power is difficult to fake. Therefore, the one holding the seal must be fake. Who says this profound heaven seal is fake? A drop of the Heavenly Venerate's blood on it can activate the true key within the seal, causing it to emit a blue light. Who is real and who is fake? One test will tell. You claim to be the Zuanmen Heavenly Venerate. Do you dare to drip your blood to prove your identity? Exactly. If you can activate this profound heaven seal, then I, this old man, will willingly die. Do you dare?
I have already received the Heavenly Venerate's inheritance, so my blood certainly won't be a problem, right? What is there to fear?
The profound heaven seal only recognizes the heavenly venerate, formally conferred by the Zuanmen sect, even if the previous heavenly venerate personally passed on the position. Without the Zuanmen sect's formal conferment ceremony, it still cannot be activated. Heavenly venerate, what are you still hesitating about? Your Zuanmen's things. And don't dare to try. Could it be that you are truly fake?
I'm the Xuanmen Heavenly Venerate. Why would I need to prove myself by dripping blood?
I think. You don't dare, do you?
How dare you? My master is the Xuanmen Heavenly Venerate, of noble status. How could he possibly, for the sake of making you group of ants believe, injure his sacred body? I think you all don't want to live anymore.
Everyone present today are all prominent figures from influential families. If you don't give an explanation, it wouldn't be appropriate, would it?
That's right, give an explanation.
That's right, give an explanation. Today, you must drip. And if you don't, you still must drip. Someone.
I'd like to see who among you dares to touch him.
He doesn't dare to drip blood. That's because he's afraid of being exposed in public. How will he still use this old man's name to continue his deception in the future? However, you don't dare to drip blood. But I dare.
This is impossible. This profound heaven seal, only the master's
The film
blood
was
can activate it.
translated and
How is this
narrated by
possible?
Media.
He must have done something with his hand, played some trick.
The evidence is ironclad. You drip. How else do you want to argue?
Oh my god. This seal carved from a broken stone. How can it actually glow? Could this old geezer really be a Heavenly Venerate? It shouldn't be.
Intentionally harming the young master of the Western Consortium. Impersonating our Eastern Zuanmen Heavenly Venerate. You really are something, kid. In one go, you've offended the entire world.
If you kneel down now and give me the ring, I can still spare your two dog lives.
That's right. Hand over the Xuanmen sect. And tell us how to use it.
What is it? Inside are thousands of weapons and tens of thousands of cultivation techniques. All of them were stolen from our South Korea. Hurry up and return them to me.
So today, you all came for the Xuanmen sect.
You imposter. Stop putting on airs here. If you really want to save someone, then quickly take that broken ring and bring it over and hand it over to young Master Yamamoto. Only then can the Bai family be saved. It seems that today, you are unwilling to hand over this ring.
The Xuanmen sect contains supreme cultivation techniques. Once handed over, it will be in precarious danger.
Ridiculous. Still dawdling when death is imminent. Today, no one can save you.
Could it be that even Tanju, you don't take them seriously?
What? Sanju. She is our #1 female war god.
She is also my second senior sister.
Presumptuous. The #1 female war god of Hu Nation has guarded the Southern Kingdom for many years with immense power, and was even enfeoffed by the king, managing the Southern Kingdom. How could she be at your beck and call?
Exactly. Tanju guards the Southern Kingdom. Noble as a war god, why would she, for you, intervene in this matter of the Bai family?
3 minutes. She will definitely arrive.
It is widely known that the war god is impartial and selfless, possessing noble righteousness. If she knew that you found someone to impersonate the Heavenly Venerate, deceiving your master and betraying your ancestors, you two will both die.
What a good show. It seems your Heavenly Venerate is merely famous in name. To let these two clowns live this long.
It seems you truly won't shed tears until you see the coffin. But it doesn't matter. I'll let you experience what despair is. Bring up my Italian cannon. Pull it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Is this the legendary Orochi cannon?
2 shots can destroy a city. Orochi cannon.
Orochi cannon firing in unison, flattening mountains and rivers. Today, you, this fake heavenly venerate, will surely die. Even Jesus cannot save you. I said so. Fire.
I'd like to see who dares to make a move.
Welcome, War God, to your arrival. Greetings, War God. Now that the War God has arrived, you too will only die a more miserable death.
Just wait and see.
You don't know what's good for you.
What are you doing?
War God, you may not know, but today is young Master Yamamoto's wedding. Yet a rat appeared here, impersonating the Heavenly Venerate, and even claimed to be your master.
Impersonating the Heavenly Venerate?
Exactly, it's him.
So, you tell me, who is real? And who is fake?
He is naturally fake.
He is real. Indeed, the real cannot be faked, and the fake cannot be real. These two are in for trouble. I've never seen the War God so enraged. A War God expert is truly terrifying to this extent.
Can you, War God of Genin? Greetings, Master.
How dare you severely injure the Heavenly Venerable?
What kind of Heavenly Venerable is he? It's because each and every one of you is blind and foolish, allowing a fake Heavenly Venerable to fool you for so long.
Impossible. He knows the Zuenman acupuncture technique and can activate the profound heaven seal. How could he be fake?
What's going on? Master, I'm late. With all these things happening, how should these people be dealt with?
Indeed. I understand now. This is what you call usurping the throne. What do you mean by that? Let me tell you. These two conspired to elevate this person to power. Their goal is to control the Zuenman. Tanju, how dare you?
The film was translated
You actually dared to collude with
and
Bailu.
narrated by M Media.
Such a person to impersonate me. Are you trying to rebel?
How audacious!
War God Tanju, you wouldn't be thinking of using this good for nothing to impersonate the Heavenly Venerable, take control of the Zuenman, and challenge the Nation Lord, would you?
Nonsense. What are you? How dare you question this War God? I'm truly loyal to the Nation Lord. What right do you have to slander me?
Then why did you injure the Heavenly Venerable? And why are you protecting this person? You just want to rebel.
If it weren't for my young master exposing it in time, we would still be kept in the dark.
Tanju, this imposter you found is quite good at pretending. Not only does he know a few moves of my needle technique, but also, he stole my Zuenman sect. If I didn't have this profound heaven seal, you all would have deceived the world and stolen my reputation.
Nonsense.
This?
The Heavenly Venerable is dead.
You murdered the Zuenman Heavenly Venerable. You murdered your own master. You are the greatest sinner in this world.
It's over. Today, you've truly stirred up a hornet's nest.
You killed the Heavenly Venerable and angered the Nation Lord. Everyone present will be implicated.
You all truly enjoy infighting. When I return, I must write this matter into a book and make it public. Your Zuenman will be destroyed. You all will become the laughingstock of the entire world. Young Master Yamamoto, you must testify for us. She was the one who killed the Heavenly Venerate. It has nothing to do with us. Don't worry. I definitely will testify for you.
The film was translated
Not
and
only testify.
narrated by M Media.
I can also help you slay this person. Young Master,
I beg you, help us slay this person. Save us, young master.
Young Master Yamamoto, you must testify for us. All right. What about you all?
We beg young Master Yamamoto
We beg Young Master Yamamoto
to lend a helping hand.
to lend a helping hand. You from Hu Nation? Since you are so sincerely begging me, then I shall be merciful and grant your wish. I will help you slay this person. Acting on behalf of heaven.
Rise. My master is the true heavenly venerate.
Shut up. You're still stubborn even now? Truly incorrigible. Bastard. You lot. Prepare to die. Fire.
Is it real or fake? One test will tell. Slandering the heavenly venerate. Your crime deserves death.
What?
Xiaomen's chief disciple, Su Xie, greets master.
Zhu Xia, what are you doing? Have you been bribed by them too?
Everyone. I'm the chief disciple of Xuanmen. Su Xie. I personally witnessed this traitor from my Xuanmen's grand hall steal the profound heaven seal and track them here, solely to uphold our sect's rules.
How do you prove that what you say is true?
As far as I know, on this traitor's person, there must be hidden something that can activate the profound heaven seal. Everyone, please look.
What is this?
This is the heavenly venerate's blood. This traitor must have used this item to deceive you all.
You say it's the Heavenly Venerate's blood, and it is? How do you prove it? This?
This? What exactly is going on here?
Could it be that the one she just killed was a fake? This fellow is truly the Heavenly Venerate.
It's over. Just now, we offended the true Heavenly Venerate. Now, we're dead for sure.
Blind in judgment and framing the heavenly venerate. Why don't you quickly kneel and confess your sins?
Bastard. Well, since you can prove he is fake, then how do you prove he is real?
What's so difficult about that? One test will tell. Master, just let them have their eyes opened.
Senior sister, what are you doing?
Junior sister, my Xuanmen sect's actions have always been beyond reproach. Since they dispute Master's identity, we should make a clarification, which is beyond reproach.
Xia, are you questioning this venerable one?
This disciple dares not.
The film was
She dares not.
translated and
I dare.
narrated by M Media.
Today is the Yamamoto Consortium's day of great celebration, unexpectedly ruined by a few of you. Moreover, everyone present now are prominent figures from influential families. Without an explanation, I will not let this matter rest.
Ridiculous. My Xuanmen sect needs to give you what explanation?
Junior sister, you can't say that. The grand ceremony for the Lord of the Nations in Fiefne is imminent. If this matter reaches the Lord of the Nations' ears and is used by ill-intentioned individuals to claim our Xuanmen sect flatters superiors and oppresses inferiors and bullies others with power, it might damage our Xuanmen sect's reputation and bring about utter destruction. Exactly. The Lord of the Nation these past few years has been quite wary of our Xuanmen sect. This matter must not be taken lightly.
Then, does Sister Tang mean
That Master also needs to undergo a blood test? Master is real. So what's the harm in a test? Junior sister Bailu, but you've been making all sorts of excuses. What are your intentions?
you?
Both of our senior sisters have agreed. Are you still going to object?
Everyone, today was originally Ichiro Yamamoto's wedding day. Unexpectedly, such a scene has erupted. Like the play of the true and false Monkey King, if it were anyone else, it wouldn't matter much. However, this matter concerns the Zuonman Heavenly Venerate. I presume everyone present would not agree to let the esteemed Heavenly Venerate of your nation be subjected to such a farce.
That's right. What is the Heavenly Venerate's status? It should all be revealed, so everyone can see clearly.
Exactly. What's more, friends from various nations are gathered here today. We cannot let them make a mockery of us.
Master, if you cannot make them shut up, and this matter reaches the Lord of the nation, it might be a crime of deceiving the sovereign. We ask the Heavenly Venerate to verify their true identity.
Right. We ask the Heavenly Venerate to verify their true identity. Please, Heavenly Venerate, verify your true identity.
Please, Heavenly Venerate, verify your true identity.
We ask the Heavenly Venerate to verify their true identity. Please, Heavenly Venerate, verify your true identity.
Please, Heavenly Venerate, verify your true identity. Please, Master, verify your true identity.
Damn it, how could things develop into this? As things stand, we can only hope that this profound heaven seal recognizes the Heavenly Venerate's cultivation, and not the Heavenly Venerate's bloodline. If it's not there, then it's not.
The spill was translated and narrated by M Media.
So that's how it is. As expected, there's no reaction. So you really are an imposter.
All right. You are indeed toying with us here.
You are truly not Master.
You group of disciples can't even tell if your own master is an imposter. It's truly utterly ridiculous.
How could they not tell? I think they are actually coveting Zuonman's foundation, scheming against Zuonman and those 1,000-year inherited treasures and wealth. They colluded to kill the Heavenly Venerate. Found a good for nothing to impersonate him here, and thus pass off the fake as real.
The dignified Zuonman Heavenly Venerate has now died at the hands of his own disciples. What a joke!
Oh my god. I thought I could contend with your Heavenly Venerate and compete. It seems this is simply not worth mentioning.
You clowns! You have truly brought shame upon our HUYY nation. Young Master, please, take charge of the situation.
No, I think the Zuonman Heavenly Venerate disciples standing nearby are quite attractive. What a pity to kill them. I can't bear to. Why don't I have some fun with them?
I'd like to see who among you dares.
You fake Heavenly Venerate, facing young Master Yamamoto's Yamada no Orochi cannon. You still dare here to spout nonsense?
You are courting death.
Bastard.
Fire the cannon.
Fire the cannon.
Your Yamada no Orochi cannon is nothing special.
Let's end this. What's happening?
What's going on?
Oh my. What the heck is going on?
The
How did
spill
I
was
suddenly lose all my
translated
spiritual
and
power?
Are you all
narrated
feeling
by
now?
M Media.
Your legs turning to jelly? Your limbs are weak. It's useless. Everyone present has been poisoned by us.
This is the latest toxic gas, developed by our Western faction. There's no antidote.
Don't waste your efforts. Just surrender. Bitch. You wretched woman. Tonight, you've been helping this guy everywhere. Now, I will help you out.
Yamamoto, don't go too far.
Too far. War God of HUYY Nation. You've been stationed elsewhere for years. Does that mean you haven't been deflowered by this imposter yet?
What did you say?
That's truly wonderful. Just thinking about it fills me with pleasure. Didn't expect it. These hands that have taken countless lives, stained with blood, to the touch, are surprisingly so smooth. Tell me, what do you want? I can give you anything. You filthy woman. If you don't stay with me in bed today, then you can only stay on this ground. Have you thought this through? And you all. As long as you few obediently accompany me to the bridal chamber, I can be merciful and spare your lives. Bastard. Then, before I enter the bridal chamber, shouldn't I first kill a good for nothing? To liven things up. I'm sorry. You can't die yet. I want you to see with your own eyes how I play with your women. And then kill your compatriots. Young Master Yamamoto, I'm willing to serve you diligently. Do you want women or money? As long as you let me go, I will offer them with both hands.
Young master, I'm your own flesh and blood. Even if you don't save others, you must save me first. It's all your fault, you good for nothing, for angering Lord Yamamoto. I advise you to quickly atone for your sins with death. Don't implicate us and make us die with you.
It's precisely because there are running dogs like you that people like Yamamoto invade our country with such ease. As a dignified man of Hu Nation, as long as I have a breath left, I will not bow down to scum like you.
You want to be a hero now? By what right? With just your powerless fist?
You so-called men of Hu Nation. No.
Scarlet, today I will give you a feast for your eyes and let you see the might of our great Japanese men.
Invading our territory, humiliating our compatriots. A man can be killed, but not humiliated. My blood is actually useful.
In the past, I said that to fully master Zuenman 9 Dragon Needleist is to become a true Zuenman Heavenly Venerate. Now, with the 9 dragons in place, everything in Zuenman shall serve you as master.
Heavenly Venerate. Take your places.
No.
Why am I not dizzy anymore?
And the previous feeling of weakness is gone too.
Impossible. This is a poison gas especially. Prepare yourselves, people of Hu Nation. Formulated. It has no antidote whatsoever, and no way to break it.
I understand. Stimulant. They must have used some kind of stimulant.
Translated and narrated
An
by
overdose
Media.
of stimulant. It can indeed create the illusion that the poison gas has been neutralized. Ignorant sick men of East Asia. Do you really think this stimulant can truly neutralize your poison?
If you had just waited for the poison to take effect, perhaps a small number of you could have survived in a state of full body paralysis. Could have barely survived, but now The stimulant will only make you absorb the poison gas faster.
Once the drug wears off, all of you will die. What?
What? I don't want to die. Profound Heaven Seal of HUYyczN. Above, it can suppress the destiny of mountains and rivers. Below, it can clear away plagues and evil spirits. A mere deadly poison can be easily removed.
Heavenly Venerate! Heavenly Venerate, save me!
Heavenly Venerate, save me. Heavenly Venerate.
My dignified medical art, passed down for 1,000 years, is vast and profound. How can it be understood by you two, foreign running dogs? Tanyu,
Disciple is here?
holding the populace hostage, and publicly poisoning them. What crime do you deserve?
By their crimes. They deserve death.
Deserve death. I think you're acting like a pig. You're addicted to it, aren't you? Let me tell you. I'm the Yamamoto Consortium. Sole heir. I'd like to see who dares touch me. Even if you rely on your powerful treasure, what can you do? Do you dare touch me?
Parkak Chongs. Young Master Yamamoto's esteemed guest. How dare you lay hands on him?
Esteemed guest, insulting my HUYyczN, disrupting me. Let alone this, esteemed guest from a small Japan. Even if it were him, I would still kill him without hesitation.
You can't kill me. I'm the Yamamoto Consortium. Sole heir. Even if you kill me, the entire Yamamoto Consortium will not let you go.
Publicly poisoning, murdering civilians, all are grave crimes. A mere Zaibatsu. Does it still think it can shake my decree?
The film was translated and narrated by M Media.
Imperial decree arrives. HUYyczN Heavenly Venerate, kneel and receive the decree.
Imperial decree.
The HUYyczN Heavenly Venerate only bows to the Patriarch, and does not kneel to the Son of Heaven.
Damn, that's truly domineering. HUYyczN John Chen respectfully listens to the sacred edict.
Facing the nation lord, why do you not kneel?
My HUYyczN disciples, since ancient times, do not bow to gods and do not kneel to rulers.
You disrespect the sovereign. Are you defying the nation lord?
HUYyczN disciples are granted special imperial dispensation. It has always been this way since ancient times. How can one disrespect the nation lord?
Imperial decree.
By the mandate of heaven, the nation lord decrees. HUYyczN Heavenly Venerate, healing the sick and saving the world, with the world in his heart, shall, starting tomorrow, hold an infeftment ceremony. He is hereby granted a pardoning iron scroll, and infeft as the first rank imperial advisor. By imperial order, a pardoning iron scroll. This is a death exemption medallion. Didn't you hear? The nation lord states that tomorrow the nation lord will personally infect Heavenly Venerate as the first rank imperial advisor. That's a position below 1 person, and above 10,000, it's an exalted status. At the pinnacle of power.
Impossible. Absolutely impossible. He's just a bottom tier trash. You're not even capable of protecting your own wife. Someone who can't even buy a house without borrowing money. A complete failure. He just got a little lucky, that's all. How can he just skyrocket to success?
Shouting and yelling. What is this? Guards, take him away for this humble one.
Impossible. Impossible.
HUYyczN Heavenly Venerate, the nation lord already knows that Yamamoto of Japan kidnapped residents of HU Nation, endangering their safety of HU Nation. This humble one will take them all away. You have no objections, do you?
Since it is the nation lord's will, I naturally have no objections. I believe the nation lord will certainly punish them severely.
Sir, don't think that. My dignified Yamamoto Consortium only has such limited means.
I told you long ago. If I don't make a move, he will surely die.
Damn it. You are abusing me. I won't allow your...
Nephew-in-law. For Lulu's sake. Please let me go. I will definitely turn over a new leaf.
Turn over a new leaf. You just know. Your death is imminent. And you're just afraid to die, that's all.
Please let me go. I truly know I was wrong.
Master. Jiang Chen, thank you.
Thank me for what? Didn't I tell you, for the rise and fall of the world, every common man.
Master. Now that the Yamamoto matter has been resolved. Next. Shouldn't you also help your disciple check my body?
Hey, don't collapse.
There has never been Imperial Advisor position before. I never thought that in my lifetime, I would witness the anointing of Imperial Advisor. This is truly a position second only to one person. A heaven-reaching status above tens of thousands of others.
Compared to the Imperial Advisor, I'm actually more curious about the HUYyczN Heavenly Venerate who's about to become the Imperial Advisor.
I have heard something about him. He used to be just a village doctor from the mountains. Alas, I don't know why. His reputation grew wider and wider. Not long ago, there were even rumors about him having the superpower to resurrect the dead. Simply ridiculous.
To revive the dead? Why doesn't he just say he's an immortal descended to Earth, or the reincarnation of the Heavenly Emperor? In my opinion, he's nothing but a schemer, a fraud pretending to be divine.
Whether he's a charlatan, I don't know. But this Heavenly Venerate just did something big. By himself. He successively offended both Eastern and Western medical authorities. He even publicly committed murder. He took the life of the South Korean national physician, Park Guk-chang.
What? That was a national treasure-level physician from South Korea. He saved countless dignitaries in South Korea, and even in the entire East. He was a renowned figure. How could the Heavenly Venerate dare?
Why wouldn't dare? Park Guk-chan assisted Yamamoto in disregarding human lives and causing chaos. Shouldn't he have been executed on the spot? As a warning to others.
What are you? A dignified national physician of a country, do you, a mere nobody, even qualify to comment?
Even if Park Guk-chan caused trouble here, the Heavenly Venerate publicly committed violence, which is a disregard for the law and an abuse of private justice.
Assisting Yamamoto in publicly poisoning people. All such acts deserve execution. How? In your mouth. Did it turn into disregard for the law?
All such acts deserve execution. The national physician of South Korea is a high-ranking official from a foreign nation.
In my territory. Even if a foreign monarch were to arrive in person, they would still need to abide by the laws of our HUYY nation.
Laws are only for citizens. Foreign friends naturally enjoy special privileges to show the demeanor of our HUYY nation.
Even if foreign friends travel tirelessly, coming from thousands of li away, our citizens should greet them with fine wine and beautiful companions. What's more, the one who came was a high-ranking official from a foreign nation. Even if he publicly committed violence, there must have been a reason.
It must have been that damn Heavenly Venerate who offended the South Korean national physician beforehand, which caused that esteemed person to unintentionally violate the law. On the contrary, it was the Heavenly Venerate who abused the law to execute someone. It's simply lawless. The one the Heavenly Venerate killed was not just South Korea's national physician, Park Guk-chang. This one is from one of the three great families of the imperial capital. The head of the Yi family.
Unbelievable. The three great families of the imperial capital controlling the economy of the nation. Among them, the Yi family's influence far surpasses the other two families.
Patriarch Yi. Then your meaning is, even the Yamamoto consortium's first heir, Yamamoto,
Patriarchy.
only wanted to marry a disciple of the HUYyczN as his wife. And he was then joined forces with the war god and killed within our borders.
If young Master Yamamoto dies in our country, not only will it cause us to suffer retaliation from the Yamamoto consortium, but it will also cause the good reputation we've built internationally over so many years. to be ruined in an instant, and all our efforts to go to waste.
What kind of damn heavenly venerate is this? I think he's simply a harbinger of disaster. Killing foreign dignitaries, harming consortium young masters, and offending foreign authoritative renowned doctors. His crimes are numerous. He is utterly wicked.
If you discuss the heavenly venerate like this, after he is crowned, won't he settle scores with us later?
He still wants to be crowned imperial advisor. When the nation lord arrives shortly, I will unite with the other two great families of the imperial capital to jointly submit a petition imploring the nation lord to punish the heavenly venerate and declare it to the world.
Punish him? Do you know that Japanese Yamamoto, what he committed in our country? All those crimes? Insulting our traditional Chinese medicine, killing our citizens. Shouldn't such a person pay with his life for murder?
Traditional Chinese medicine. Traditional Chinese medicine is just a trick to fool people.
Translated and
It has no
narrated
scientific
by
basis
M
whatsoever.
Media.
As for Yamamoto killing people, that's even more absurd. You lowly errand boy, defending that criminal in every way. What are your intentions?
Exactly. Don't tell me he's that heavenly venerates. Pet dog, is he? His master's evil deeds were exposed by patriarchy, so he got anxious, didn't he?
He's not some dog raised by the heavenly venerate. He is the heinous criminal you speak of. The HUYයෙN's heavenly venerate. What?
What?
He is the heavenly venerate, the treacherous villain who will be appointed as the imperial advisor by the nation lord.
He thinks he can be the imperial advisor? Dream on.
The criminal heavenly venerate, before even ascending to the position of imperial advisor, one only harmed young masters of consortia and slaughtered loyal foreign officials. If he ascends to a high position, he will surely disrupt the court order, making our society degenerate. And our nation will cease to be a nation. Those who came to attend the grand ceremony today are undoubtedly our most prominent and influential families. Are you truly going to support this treacherous villain to reach the pinnacle and be crowned imperial advisor?
Unacceptable.
Unacceptable. He disrespects foreign nations and shows no regard for foreign guests. Do you think he is guilty?
Guilty, guilty.
Guilty, guilty,
Guilty.
guilty.
The criminal HUYයෙN. Do you admit your guilt?
This is CEO Lee. It's the Yamamoto Consortium, my spokesperson. If it weren't for my Yi family still having some influence in the imperial capital, he would have been by this criminal killed in my imperial prison.
You dare to rescue someone from the imperial prison? Simply audacious.
Audacious? It should be you, the criminal. CEO Lee, I heard that yesterday at the Yamamoto Consortium, you obtained a particularly interesting item.
Thanks to the care of Patriarch Yi. This document on my phone is enough to make the criminal HUYයෙN never rise again and die without a burial place.
Today, I will impart my lifelong cultivation to you from now on. You are the HUYයෙN heavenly venerate.
Impersonating a heavenly venerable, stealing divine artifacts, deceiving the monarch and defying superiors, and usurping power. HUYයෙN, do you admit your guilt? Criminal HUYයෙN, the consequences of escaping and resisting arrest. You'd better think it through carefully. If today you dare to step out, half a step from this deification platform, a nationwide arrest warrant will immediately be issued across the entire territory. At that time, you won't be able to escape even with wings.
This is the place where successive national rulers perform the deification and heaven worship rituals. There's no one for 100 li around. Even if you resist arrest, where can you run to?
Since the criminal has been executed, hand him over to South Korea for disposal. After all he killed, the national physician of South Korea, handing him over will surely quell South Korea's wrath and continue the good relations between our two nations.
I think he should be handed over to the East Sea, to Japan for handling. After all, he also killed the Yamamoto Consortium's sole heir. Everyone, don't forget, there are also Western medical authorities who were deeply offended by this imposter. Wait a moment. Since one person isn't enough to share, why not have a live execution? In your place of meditation,
Yamamoto Danko.
What do you all think?
This is a high-ranking member of the Yamamoto Consortium's board of directors, Professor Yamamoto Danko, who is also the deceased young Master Yamamoto's cousin.
Since Mr. Yamamoto has spoken, then my esteemed aristocratic family will certainly display my demeanor, granting every request. You are the one who killed my brother. Please rest assured, I will certainly make you die. In the most painful way.
Jiankin,
Have you thought it through? Have you thought it through clearly? You can run alone. Run to some mountain where no one cares. But your family. But you can't escape. I heard my younger brother. Because he snatched Your Excellency's VONG. That's why he was killed by Your Excellency. Please rest assured, Your Excellency, after you die, I will definitely fulfill my younger brother's last wish, and take good care of that woman. Once I'm tired of that woman, I will also turn her
The
into
film was translated
a plaything for
and
thousands to sleep with
narrated
and
by
tens of thousands to
Media.
ride. I'll make her a bride every day. And have a wedding night every night.
You dare.
why wouldn't I dare? Once Mr. Yamamoto Danko is tired of her, then I will be the second person to enjoy your VONG. Don't worry. I definitely won't show any mercy.
What? Are you angry already? But you don't need to take it too much to heart. If you die, she can live.
I just love seeing you like this. Both powerless and enraged. It's simply ridiculous. Hurry up and kneel before me.
Stop.
What are you doing? How dare you harm a foreign guest? Who exactly are you?
The Emperor's nation lord is here. Kneel down and receive the decree.
Proclaim the nation lord. This. Wait a minute. He's not a Zuinman heavenly venerate at all. He's just an imposter. The Emperor's nation lord. He has no right to receive it.
Patriarchy. Do you intend to defy the nation lord? Yamamoto Danko. The Emperor of the Hu Nation has decreed. You, a mere island nation's financial magnate, do you intend to defy the sacred will? Commoner Zhongshen was entrusted with a mission in a time of crisis. With a benevolent heart and skillful hands, he saved the people of a region and brought peace to a region. Granted, 10,000 gold taels, 10,000 ching of land. Conferred. Zhuomen Heavenly Venerate. Heavenly Venerate Zhongshen. Receive the decree. Don't forget the agreement between us.
This is impossible. Absolutely impossible. He's just a man from the lowest ranks. How could the Emperor confer upon him the title of the newest heavenly venerate?
Right, with just this man. How could he become a heavenly venerate?
Commoner Jianchen,
Imperial Decree.
receive the decree and give thanks.
By nation lord. The heavenly venerate takes his place. From now on, everything contained within the Zuinman sect can be used as you wish. Wait. This nation lord only states that he is skilled in medicine and confers upon him the title of heavenly venerate, but it says nothing about harming a foreign guest.
Right. Everyone, don't forget what kind of ceremony this is today. Imperial Advisor and Heavenly Venerate. Those are two different matters. Don't let this kid confuse you.
The nation lord regarding the infection of the Imperial Advisor, not a single word was mentioned. I think it's you deceiving your superiors and subordinates. Considering his merits, he was only granted a nominal title, without actual power. Now, the merits have been rewarded. The crime, shouldn't it be punished?
Exactly. The nation lord must have meant this. Otherwise, at the enfeoffment ceremony, why did the nation lord not mention it at all?
HUYyczN, why don't you kneel and accept your punishment?
The heavenly venerate is here. What crime have I committed?
Criminal HUYyczN has 3 crimes. First crime, disregarding foreign nations and unauthorized killing of foreign guests. Second crime, impersonating the heavenly venerate and deceiving superiors and subordinates. Third crime, colluding with the war god, framing foreign envoys and attempting rebellion. Unforgivable crimes.
Insolent. Park-Chung was killed by me. Replacing the heavenly venerate was also personally instructed by Master. The current heavenly venerate merely acted according to the law. Where does the claim of impersonation come from? As for framing foreign envoys and attempting rebellion, these are even more absurd claims.
Yamamoto originally invested in me and you, yet you colluded with this imposter to frame him. If this isn't framing foreign envoys, what is? Good. Mr. Yamamoto, rest assured, with me, I will absolutely not let you suffer any injustice. I will definitely make you feel at home. Yours is very good. Now that the evidence is overwhelming, why don't you disarm and accept your punishment?
You groveling like this to the Yamamoto consortium, do you not have any sense of shame?
Shame. Shame is only for you low-class people. We, these consortia, value profit. As long as you accept your punishment, I believe the Yamamoto consortium will not be stingy with wealth and cooperation.
Master. Zhongchen, senior sister Su and I will cover you. You have inherited the heavenly venerate's power. Breaking out should not be difficult. The HUYyczN can exist without us, but it cannot exist without the heavenly venerate. Moreover, as the war god of HUYyczN, these people still can't do anything to me.
Tanju, don't be so conceited. You think just because you're the war god, you're something special? And our aristocratic families can support half the realm. Naturally, can also dismiss you as the war god.
Rest assured, every single person present today, every single one, none of you will leave here alive.
Mother. Whatever you want, come at me.
Son, what's wrong? Did you get into trouble outside again? What's the matter?
Old fool. Your son certainly did cause trouble. And it's even a matter big enough to pierce the heavens.
You all don't touch my son. Whatever it is, come at me with all of it.
Old fool. Do you want to know what your precious son did?
This is colluding with the war god. Attempting rebellion, a crime punishable by the extermination of 9 generations of your family. Can you afford to pay for that?
I might possibly let your son off the hook. But he must go to the Yamamoto consortium and beg for their forgiveness. Perhaps then, you and your son might still be left with a way to survive.
Who is the Yamamoto consortium? Please tell me. I beg of you. Release him. Release my son.
You beasts, whatever it is, come at me. I'll give you whatever you want.
I didn't realize you were such a filial son. However, today, if you want to save your mother's life, you must kneel down and, like a man, crawl to Mr. Yamamoto Denko's feet. Make a few animal sounds for all of us to hear.
To be titled Heavenly Venerate, what's so great about that? Aren't you still like an animal?
Still not kneeling?
Cannot kneel. HUYyczN Heavenly Venerate, receive the Nation Lord.
Why is there another nation lord?
By the mandate of heaven. The Nation Lord decrees the Japanese Yamamoto entered our land, insulted and oppressed our people, and stole the HUYyczN divine artifact. Commoner Jiangchen was entrusted with a mission in a time of crisis, and successfully apprehended the ringleader. Therefore, he is specially granted the pardoning Iron Scroll, to show the sacred grace.
I thought it was something important. Turns out it's just an iron plate. This death exemption gold token. For pathetic, insignificant wretches like you. Is indeed useful, but for us, it is useless. For us magnates. Any one of us. To deal with you is effortlessly easy.
Who told you to get up?
Where did this yellow-haired girl come from? How dare you speak like that to Patriarch Yi? You just read in Nation Lord, and now you can't distinguish your own place?
This death exemption gold token can only spare you alone. You old geezer. Cannot save.
Who said there's only the pardoning iron scroll? The nation lord has only been half-freed, and you're already so impatient, jumping up to provoke. Desecrating the sacred grace, could it be that you're trying to unite to rebel? The Xuanmen Heavenly Venerate has a knack for discerning people, and considering the Xuanmen lineage, their unwavering loyalty in guarding their achievements marked in history, hereby confers upon the Xuanmen Heavenly Venerate the title of National Preceptor, holding a first-rank official position, hereditary and perpetual, by imperial command.
What does this mean?
What do I mean? From now on, the Xuanmen Heavenly Venerate shall be the imperial advisor, never to be replaced, never to be abolished. Heavenly Venerate, receive the decree.
Heavenly Venerate, receive the decree.
Good. Good. A fine Zuinman Heavenly Venerate indeed. A fine first-rank Imperial Advisor indeed. Since you won't leave me a way out, then none of you will get off easy.
Our Jiang family has produced a true dragon. Son, mother in this lifetime, the most correct thing I've done is giving birth to you. You will always be mother's greatest pride.
Mother, what are you doing?
Mother isn't capable. But mother will never be a burden to you.
Mother, are you okay?
Impossible. This good-for-nothing actually became a first-rank Imperial Advisor. How is this possible? Wait a minute. In your monarch's nation lord, it only says the Zuinman Heavenly Venerate is worthy of the Imperial Advisor
The film
position,
was
but it didn't say that he,
translated
Jiangken,
and
is the
narrated by
Imperial
N
Advisor.
Media.
That's right. As long as he isn't the Heavenly Venerate, this immense power won't fall into his hands. Snatch his ring back. Everything of the Heavenly Venerate is in the ring. Give me the ring. Revere me as your master. The Yamamoto Danko Consortium will not treat anyone unfairly. Mr. Yamamoto Danko, what you said is true. If the position of Imperial Advisor falls into my hands, and with the Yamamoto Consortium supporting me from behind, then the position of monarch, perhaps, I might also be able to contend for it.
Son, you are too impulsive.
Mother, as long as I'm here, how could I possibly let you get hurt? Mother, this is Bai Lu, your daughter-in-law. You haven't even had a taste of the wedding wine yet. How could I possibly let you get hurt? You haven't even held your grandson yet.
It truly is heartwarming. However, this heartwarming scene should come to an end. Kid, hand over your ring and your identity as Heavenly Venerate. Otherwise, there will be no place for you.
He is the Xuanmen Heavenly Venerate, and also the Imperial Advisor. You, a mere aristocratic family from the Imperial capital. What confidence do you truly have to say such words?
My confidence isn't enough. Then, all the aristocratic families united together. Is that enough?
Almost all the top aristocratic families have gathered. Even His Majesty the Nation Lord would be wary.
Hand over the position of Heavenly Venerate. Otherwise, even if you can escape, your mother, your wife, and everyone connected to you, the Nation Lord, will not offend all of us aristocratic families, just for a mere animal like you.
Jiang Chen,
Xia, do you really intend to? But given the current situation,
Zhouman disciple Su Xia has no attachments and fears no powerful figures. I request the sect master Heavenly Venerate to appoint me in this crisis.
You dare.
have you made up your mind? These powerful figures are the cream of the crop. I, Jiang Chen, was originally a commoner. Fortunately, I was favored by the Heavenly Venerate and succeeded him in a time of crisis to protect Zhuanmen, and I'm not a Zhuanmen disciple. Now, having also been conferred by the nation lord, I feel ashamed. Therefore, I have decided to return the inheritance and yield to the virtuous and capable Zhuanmen senior disciple, Sushia, shall succeed as Heavenly Venerate. This is justifying and legitimate.
Congrats, senior sister,
Congratulations, senior sister,
on ascending to the position of Heavenly Venerate.
on ascending to the position of Heavenly Venerate. From now on, I'm the Zhuanmen Heavenly Venerate, and also the Imperial Advisor.
So that's it. Zhu Xia. From my younger brother, I've heard your story. So this was your plan all along. It truly is flawless.
Sushia. What's going on here?
Senior sister Su, you and Yamamoto know each other?
Of course, we know each other. The reason my younger brother came was entirely at the invitation of Zhu Xia.
Senior sister Shu. Is what he said true?
Zhu Xia, give me the ring. I can guarantee your entry into our country. Zhu Xia, how dare you? You dare to kill a friend from a neighboring country? Aren't you afraid the nation lord will punish you?
I'm the Zhuanmen Heavenly Venerate. National disgrace. He's in mere Japan. What standing does he have? Are you even worthy of touching me? Mystic Gate disciples. Attempting rebellion. Conspiring to usurp the throne. The evidence is conclusive. Their crime warrants execution.
Sushia. Are you trying to break the agreement?
Break the agreement? You are now nothing more than a rat in a gutter. What are you? Are you even worthy of discussing an agreement with me?
You are untrustworthy. Don't forget. I once was also a Heavenly Venerate. Everything you know, I know too. And when I succeeded to the position, the new things I integrated, you certainly don't know.
Those are merely the spells passed down by successive Heavenly Venerates. The 9 Dragon Needle and the Profound Heaven Ring are both in my possession. With these 2 divine artifacts, I am invincible. Although wielding these 2 great divine artifacts can easily take your lives. As the Imperial Advisor, why would I need to act personally? Whichever of you kills them will receive the full support of the Imperial Advisor.
Lord Imperial Advisor, is that true?
Power second only to one person. I'm afraid even the Yamamoto family of Japan cannot compare to that. If because of me, my family can receive the backing of the strategist manor, then my achievement will be enough for me to open a new page in the clan records. Whoever dares to take another step forward, don't blame me for being merciless with my blade.
Senior sister Shu. Zhuanmen saved your life and taught you skills. Do you really intend to exterminate your former fellow disciples?
She can even commit such an outrageous act as killing her master and seizing power. This kind of outrageous thing can do it. Will she consider past friendships? Heavenly Venerate, the murderer who killed you, I have indeed found. But to avenge you, I'm afraid I cannot do it. However, rest assured, I will do my utmost to protect your 2 disciples.
Why are you still standing there stunned? Which of your families isn't? Immensely powerful? Though Tangyu is strong. I don't believe she truly dares to kill.
The Imperial Advisor is right. Though Tanju is strong, she is the war god. She never slays innocent people. Today, if you dare to slay any one of us, all aristocratic families and nobles, in an instant, will cause widespread devastation. As the war god, you wouldn't want the country to be shattered, would you?
You are despicable.
Tangyu, as the war god, cannot slay those I will slay. Those she cannot kill, I will kill. Let's see which of you dares to take another step forward.
The nation lord has arrived. This is where successive monarchs perform the Fengshen sacrifice to heaven. How can you possibly allow such wanton slaughter? Truly audacious and reckless. Your Majesty, it's all him. It's Jiangkin. He colluded with the war god, slaughtered the noble families. intending to throw our Hu nation into chaos and plotted against the state. We implore your majesty to investigate thoroughly.
We implore your majesty to investigate thoroughly.
We implore your majesty to investigate thoroughly.
Your majesty. Your majesty, it's not like that. My son is utterly loyal to HU Nation.
Enough. HUYyczN, you are the imperial advisor personally appointed by us. You tell me, what is going on here?
The nation lord is here. Heaven's justice has finally arrived. Look at you traitors and criminals. How will you still prance around? Traitor Sushia, you cunningly seized power and incited chaos among the people, ruthlessly eradicating my HUYyczN sect.
These people, who killed them all.
Reporting to the nation lord, the situation was critical. Drawing swords and killing was purely self-defense.
The nation lord is asking HUYyczN, why are you speaking out of turn?
The people were indeed killed by me. There was a reason for it.
Your humble servant Sushia has not disgraced her mission, and hereby presents the HUYyczN divine artifact.
Wonderful. Simply wonderful. This is it. The HUYyczN method of reversing life and death. It is truly indescribably wonderful.
Congratulations to the nation lord. May you reign for 1,000 autumns and 10,000 generations, and be immortal forever.
And be immortal forever. HUYyczN's HUYyczN, War God Tanju. We are pleased today. So we grant you death as a sacrifice to heaven.
So all of this was orchestrated by you, the nation lord, from behind the scenes, Heavenly Venerable, and Yamamoto. Divine Dr. Wang, Park Guk-chan.
If we had not tacitly allowed it, how could those petty foreign rebels have taken even half a step into our territory?
That person surnamed Li, being able to easily escape from Jiaoyu prison. That was also you.
Presumptuous. Since you are a dying man, we shall let you die with understanding. Zushia.
Your humble servant is here. If it weren't for the grace of His Majesty, the nation lord, how could the small Yi family have gained such great power? Also, the evidence of you impersonating the Heavenly Venerable. That was also the nation lord.
We told you to speak of the Jiaoyu prison matter. But we did not tell you to speak of the surveillance. Unauthorized disclosure of secrets. Your crime deserves death.
Truly worthy of being the nation lord. Even those utterly loyal to him, he kills without hesitation.
A dog that thinks itself clever is not a good dog. It is merely that, from then on, my HU nation will no longer have the HUYyczN. As for my imperial family, it will endure forever.
Endure forever.
HUYyczN, if you must blame someone, blame that day, when the Heavenly Venerate chose you. Under heaven, there can only be one Heavenly Venerate who can reverse life and death. If you do not die, I cannot rest or eat in peace, and cannot sleep at night.
Reversing life and death. What a reversing life and death. You, merely for your own selfish desires, gambled away the entire fate of the nation, indulging foreign tribes, harming loyal subjects. You are unworthy of being a monarch.
Presumptuous, unworthy of being a monarch. It was me who personally led the army to protect the myriad miles of rivers and mountains. It was I who governed the nation and brought peace, laying the foundation for eternal peace. Looking through ancient and modern times, which monarch
The film was
could achieve such
translated
merits?
and narrated by
My
M
achievements
Media.
surpass the 3 nation lords. My virtue exceeds the 5 emperors. I'm an emperor for all eternity. Your Majesty, for the nation and for the family, has exhausted all efforts. How can you, a mere yellow-haired youth, speak nonsense and casually slander Heavenly Venerate? You're not dead.
Your Majesty back then was indeed brave and skilled, benefiting all people.
Disciple Tangyu pays respects to the Heavenly Venerate.
Disciple Bailu pays respects to the Heavenly Venerate.
Damn it, so you could come out after all. Where were you hiding before? However, in recent years, you have favored treacherous officials, misused clans, and even to seize my HUYyczN artifacts. Did not hesitate to introduce foreign tribes, creating internal strife, leading to the people suffering greatly. For all these reasons, you are no longer fit to be a monarch.
What if there's internal strife? What if the people suffer greatly? As long as I do not die, this world will not fall into chaos. If you must blame someone, blame yourself. Why did you not offer the method of reversing life and death to me that day? Otherwise, how could I have fallen to such a state?
All of this is predetermined. The cycle of life and death is the heavenly Tao. As a monarch of a nation, you attempted to reverse life and death, which is inherently going against the heavens.
For long-term stability, for my dominion to be supreme throughout the universe. These heavens, what if I defy them?
To defy the heavenly Tao with the fate of an entire nation. You cannot bear the consequences. Nor can your Hu nation endure them.
Ridiculous. I rose from humble beginnings. What consequences have I not seen in this world? There are no karmic consequences I cannot bear.
The emperor's longevity. The world suffers a great drought. 1,000 li of barren land. No harvest, not a blade of grass grows. Mountains stretch endlessly. Can you bear this?
Impossible. You must be spreading alarmist rumors. Under my rule, definitely, the country will certainly be prosperous and the people at peace. Certainly, there will certainly be bumper harvests year after year.
Your Majesty, you are attached to appearances. Everything arises from greed. This venerable one shall use a secret technique to sever your greed and restore justice. HUYyczN secret technique. 9 Dragon Divine Needle. Rise. What is this? It's already the last episode. Are they still burning through the budget? After being conferred the divine abilities and secret techniques within this 9 dragon ring, there are still many more. Enough for you, kid, to study for a lifetime. Assessment passed. In the name of Heavenly Venerate, I report to the 9 heavens and present to the 9 netherworlds. Commoner Jian Chen, with extraordinary talent and excellent conduct, may wield the divine artifact and become mine. HUYyczN Heavenly Venerate.
Good.
Who is speaking?
It is your VONG. Successive ascended heavenly venerates, transmitting their voices from the immortal realm. Previously, I was blinded by greed. I did not know that this world has many predetermined destinies. From now on, I will certainly uphold justice and strive to govern well. Sword. While one is alive in this world, it is hard to escape the 2 words, gain and desire. From this day forth, I shall bestow this imperial sword upon the VONG Heavenly Venerate. Wielding this sword, you may execute corrupt rulers above and treacherous officials below, exercising the power to supervise the world. Imperial Advisor Jiankin, receive the sword.
Since I'm now Heavenly Venerate, then I will begin by rectifying the aristocratic families.